Damn, make it make sense.
Alright, let's see it.
Say what?
Sing the national anthem.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's go.
Well, if you guys didn't know, welcome to our BitCast, which stands for Buncha Idiots Talking Podcast. Let's introduce everyone, which I'll just do it myself. This is Andy, Alex, Joshua,
Hello, everyone.
Mike, and Pheng. Yep. So today is
Veterans Day. Veterinarians.
Actually, tomorrow is Days Observed.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I actually
Today.
did not know
Today's the 10th.
that.
Yeah. Of November.
Okay. Yeah. Do you guys have any like family members or friends that are in it, like in the army or military?
Well, we got our boy Yang here.
Yeah,
on the
one.
camera.
Yeah.
Yes,
One of our
sir.
vets.
Okay.
Shout out to Yang.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Mhm.
And to Andrew. And to Philip. Thank you for your service. Oh yeah, them too.
Yeah.
So what do you guys like? Just think about Veterans Day. Or,
Veterinarians. Veterans.
Veterans Day. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So Veterans Day, what do you guys think about it overall?
No, I think it's good that we are appreciating the people that are going serving the country and protecting us. You know, and it does make one thing about me is I mix it up with another holiday. I don't know the other holiday. I think it's Memorial Day. I mix it up sometimes, and like Labor Day. It's like I feel like these are kind of sub tier holidays. Not that they're not important.
Sub tier.
But I just feel like, oh
tier
yeah,
two?
this is
Yeah, yeah.
happening.
It's not Christmas,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
But it's still, respectful. Got a lot of veterans and everything.
I just want to chime in that I think it's different how they kind of celebrate like Veterans Day, because like when I was in Japan, they kind of celebrate it differently too, because they actually honor like the dead people, because like we went to a museum where they had like kamikaze playing like
Oh,
like,
for real?
yeah, so like they left notes behind, so like it's just like love
Wait,
letters.
the people that did kamikaze left
yep.
notes?
Yep, they left
Oh,
like love
shit.
letters.
Goddamn.
Oh, they had it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's sad as fuck, because they have like there's also like an audio recording too of the person like leaving a voicemail to his like loved ones. Parents. Yeah.
Holy.
So like they kind of like memorialize them as of not how we kind of do it. We just I feel like we celebrate differently, but I can't really elaborate more on
Well,
that.
that's the thing I'm talking about, like, because we do it Memorial Day too.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Memorial Day
yeah.
is similar to Veterans Day. It's just that Memorial Day we recognize the dead soldiers
yeah,
and
yeah,
all
yeah.
who have served us. So that's why it gets me mixed up sometimes. I'm like, I get them two up, but Veterans Day celebrates the people that have served already, that are alive,
Oh, okay.
and technically everything else too. Yeah. So, but I that's cool though. It's cool to hear that there's that part. And
Yeah, it's pretty sad. That's all I have to say. What do you guys think?
I'm just wondering why there's no police day. Why there's no doctor's day for anything, dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, what?
Because this is Veterans Day, but how come we're not appreciating any other like jobs and stuff like that too?
I think certain states celebrate
Certain states.
things on certain days. You know,
But
they
not
made up
us.
the Nisa Lee Day. You heard of that one?
What is that?
Oh, where they celebrated Nisa Lee for winning the Olympic gold in St. Paul.
Wait, you
Oh.
never heard of that?
Who?
Hey,
Are you
chill.
wrong, bro? I don't think he's well now.
Wait, who?
Hey,
Who-
as
who?
a representative,
Sunny
we don't
Lee.
claim you.
Oh, Sunni Lee. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Mike,
Sunni Lee.
Dude,
Sorry guys, Mike just came out from
wake.
work, so he had a long day. So, but yeah, just moving forward. Recently Andy voted, right? For
It's part of my job. Bro.
yeah, for sure.
So-
Wait,
Have
you
you
guys?
have to vote on your?
No.
So if you were with your job, you would not vote then.
So
what?
when I studied in school and what I did a lot, I do politics. I study politics. And,
Yeah, yeah.
and part of my job is to get people voting and engaged in politics and stuff like that. So every year, I take my mom and me, we go vote. And I'm also very engaged in like voting stuff. So understanding voting, getting people to vote, and why it's part of your civic duty to do it.
I think
Sounds like a
I think
pyramid scheme.
I think overall Andy is doing something that is very impactful, because voting does make a difference
It
in
does,
society,
yeah.
and just how like the system flows, and being taxed and etc. So
Yeah.
I mean, have you guys, or has anybody voted now? right now, recently.
Right-
As a recent, no, I have not voted.
What are we
So
voting
it's like
for?
Andy is the only one that's.
No,
changing it.
what are we voting for though? Like, what is it for?
Yeah, no, I get that.
No.
And I think engagement, especially, well, the thing about, if you're looking at it, Asian Americans, especially Asian American males, don't tend to be engaged in politics too, and I think that's just how the way the systems are built, and like it doesn't engage us as young people and as Asian Americans. It's always served, a certain population, so. It's okay if you don't vote, and it's very hard to like really see who votes because it happens really fast. But every year, November second Tuesday of November, elections happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
They come on a 2-year process. So one's a policy year and one's a budget year. So during a policy year, not that much happens, but a budget year, a lot of things happen. Last year, a lot of things happened in office, a lot of elections, a lot of things. But this year specifically, I want to talk to you guys about. It was more local stuff. So in Brooklyn Park, they were talking about property taxes. It wasn't. You don't vote for a person. You're just voting for a certain.
Is this part of your job, or is it just you?
Part of who I
Yeah, yeah.
Jay was complaining about being the car guy. I will be the.
Yeah.
See, we have a lot of like connections of just like different topics. It's pretty interesting
Yeah,
how
this is a pretty interesting
how
topic.
Eddie it fits in that role. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just here to engage, and it definitely is interesting, especially for, when I took my mom I take my mom every year to go vote, because she's a U.S. citizen and everything, and she wants to be engaged, and it affects her life. I have to go in there with her because a lot of it's harder to engage, but Minnesota is interesting because it's a lot more relaxed in voting.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier to do things. This year, what they did, they're really pushing for language interpreters. So now language interpreters can be at the polling stations.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Which
nice.
is a
Yeah.
process because a lot of times you get there, you're like you don't know what's going on, you don't know anything. But really cool stuff happening in the voting world for Minnesota. So.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, that's really cool. I did
Okay,
not
so-
know that. No,
You've
genuinely
been
being honest.
voting like ever since when during college or during high school or.
Yep. I voted every year since I turned 18. So you can't vote until you're 18.
Yeah.
I voted every year.
Mhm.
It's just it's part of the decision making process and knowing that I think when we start complaining about certain economic situations or city stuff, it starts at the voting place. It starts who you're voting for, what you're voting for. This recent one, the Brooklyn Park one, I think it passed. So for Brooklyn Park, they are now increasing the property tax value to pay for education in the schools. I voted technically. I was against it because I didn't want to because property taxes right now. I don't know if you guys know it's pretty high now, which sucks for people that are paying property taxes or homeowners. Lucky you guys.
Yeah.
But I think at the end of it, it is good because it's paying more into the school system. Yeah. Our school system is really messed up right now. Teachers are leaving by the hundreds, and the pandemic did not help. Speaking of the pandemic, students that were engaged had to engage differently.
Online, yeah.
Yeah,
Online.
online.
Do
stay
Zooms.
home,
Yeah.
remotely.
Yeah.
Wait, who sent a message on the chat? There was I think it might be a different group, but there was now that the winter days, you know how we used to get winter days?
Yeah, but yeah.
Oh, that was me, that was me, sorry.
Yeah.
I posted a meme of
There's no more winter days now.
Yeah, there's no more winter days.
Wait,
Everything-
for real?
Yeah.
Or
or like snow days.
Well,
or
technically,
not snow days.
the
my
meme
bad.
was showing a school bus and saying that how come we in the past we went to school when it was snowing,
Oh,
Yeah.
but then now in this present where COVID is a thing and students are just staying home, that's not a thing now.
Yeah,
So,
they got to go through
you
classes
gotta go
through
to school no
Zoom.
matter what,
Oh, right.
either at home.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, just engaging everybody. Go vote. Learn who you are because it really makes an impact on your lives and it's hard for younger people to be engaged because I feel like it doesn't really affect our lives, but it does once you get into it.
I think it really affected me during college. Voting for sure. Just listening and I'm pretty sure every college they have an access where you can vote, so it's easier access.
Yep.
So that's where I believe I started voting. So, but now I'm getting to the age of I gotta get to that certain location because there's certain locations to vote, right?
Yeah, you have to vote based on your address.
Yep,
and,
yep.
For your person, because you can't be voting for someone in Ohio.
Yeah.
You don't live there. Why would you vote for
Voting fraud.
Yeah. But yeah.
I mean, do you guys have anything about voting, or have you guys ever voted or never voted?
I
what's
have
your honest
voted, actually.
opinion about voting?
Me personally, I voted. I didn't see a lot of the differences when I was younger because I don't know about you guys, but I was super disconnected to all the political stuff until I started moving out, and that's when I started noticing oh, like when I was living in an apartment, like especially during COVID, everything just kind of flew up. It's just like, what the fuck, bro? Everything's so expensive now. And so that's probably one of the reasons why I voted too. Actually, that is kind of the reason too, because I'm kind of cheap. But I did notice that, and I also noticed that, like, also voting is a privilege because not a lot of people have that privilege, especially in the U.S. That is like a first world issue, and so I'm just like, I should really take this into consideration, and I should appreciate it more. And that's all I have to say.
What do you think about Mike?
I got nothing to say.
Long day, right?
Yeah, I'm just tired.
How about you?
I actually voted for the first time during the last presidential election. I did through mailing.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, I think it's kind of crazy how like that was like that was 4 years ago, almost 4 years. No, that's 3 years ago, right? So 2020, right?
Yeah,
I was
2020.
I was 25. Yeah, so I voted when I was 25 for the first time. So holy shit. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
You old. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I know, I'm old.
Chill.
You guys don't know.
I think it's important to say though also that like there's no voter shame. I've met people that
Yeah, that didn't vote.
They're like 46 years and they just voted for the first time last
Yep.
time. So it's okay to get engaged at different times because the system, the way that school systems are built and the way that they're built, this the whole part is like they're not. The system's built to you so you don't be engaged. Like some people to be engaged in that. Part of the work is part of what I want to do going further in my career is like making sure that we're engaging our voters, we're engaging young people like us in the process because my personal belief is that the people that are old, these old people right now, they fucked us over. I don't know if it's they messed us up,
Yeah.
Well, what ways did they mess it up?
Think about housing right now.
Yeah.
It's definitely expensive.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I've been seeing a lot of memes. It's like, fuck, man. Instead of in
I
2008, I shouldn't have been 8 years old.
Yeah, or
I
like-
should have fucking invested.
Yeah, or like, I was in 3rd grade. I should have bought a house.
Yeah.
What was I doing? So.
No, but yeah, like honestly, like as a person, if I want to, so I'm not gonna sue my parents, but if I want to move out, I need to be making double right now. What I'm making right now to
Sometimes
actually live.
maybe even triple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to live in my own place. Where back then you didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
You could do that on your own.
Mm.
So for me, it's like the expectation is either you make more money or you find a partner or a roommate to do that. And it's hard to do that nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, that's if you guys don't know, that's what we kind of did. We live as roommates. Me, Mike, Andy also lived with us a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. But like being roommates and actually living at a house, that's what we were able to afford. Or able to be.
Yeah, it was such a trap house, dude.
Trap house.
It was though. yeah.
We had fun.
Yeah, we did have fun though.
Lots of fun.
Yeah.
And that'll be a next episode. Don't worry about it. But moving forward to a more interesting topic,
Yes.
which is.
We're gonna talk about our story.
Oh yeah, sure.
About what happened.
So.
So what is this?
Oh yeah. So.
That you guys really want to.
So who wants to start?
Let's
set the scene first.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Perspective.
Let's
everyone's perspective.
But first, let's set the scene first. Okay, so we went to our buddy's birthday, surprise birthday, and we stayed very late celebrating the birthday.
That day was daylight savings too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
so
yeah.
What
That
happened
was
was,
daylight savings.
what happened was me and Mike were like, we're gonna leave at 2.
Yeah.
And then like,
yeah.
yeah. And boom, we're like, wait, why is it 1:15?
We're like, oh fuck.
Like,
You went back in time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
yeah, and so when we went home, it was technically 4, but since it was daylight savings day, it was 3, right?
3:30, it was around
Yeah.
3:30.
So we're on the way back home.
Wait, what? No, it should be.
Yeah.
When we were going home, it should be 5 because we're falling back.
I don't know. Let's just keep moving. I don't know.
Okay,
but
but keep going forward.
Okay.
Yeah. So like
So
basically what happened was.
Thank.
We-
We speak closer to the
Yeah,
mic.
we basically got to go eat pho and like we were just chilling and talking because we were just trying to recover for the night, because
Mhm.
it was a long night of drinking.
Yeah, there was a lot. Honestly.
Yeah, and then it was to the point where he couldn't drive anymore, and then he had to drive,
Yep.
and then I was following behind them when we were traveling back home.
Mhm.
And so what happened was, we were driving down, going home, and then I was like, hey, that's a cop car right there.
Yeah.
And then then they break in front of me, and I was like, oh shit! So I had to stop too.
Yep.
And then they went for it, and I went for it. And then when I looked at the rearview mirror, I was like, oh shit, he's following us.
Oh.
Yeah.
He turned, but I knew it wasn't me. I knew it was
Yeah.
them because
Yep.
I was like, it was them. And so I told my buddy, I was like, hey, call them, tell them that like, hey man, cops are following us.
Yeah.
Follow like hell, and let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
because like,
We knew we were out.
yeah, because by the time we turned out of the highway, we saw that I was praying. I was like, please don't turn, please don't turn. And that dude turned, and I was like, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from my perspective, like I saw the cop and I was like, oh fuck, man, there's a cop right there. And I was driving Josh's car, and no offense, Josh, but
Oh no, my car's shitty.
yeah, your
My
car is shit.
so fucking shitty, man.
Joshua, what's your car?
It's I don't want to say it because it has a lot of
Okay.
stigma on it.
Yeah.
I've seen the
Yeah.
I've seen the fucking
But
movie
it's
car.
not a nice car.
But it's not a nice
It's
car.
pretty fucking
Yeah, it's pretty.
trash.
It's like
But yeah, go ahead.
so I was driving Josh's car, and I saw the cop car like turn in, and I was like, oh fuck, man, he's gonna come and get me. He's not paying, it's me.
Yeah,
you
I
know.
was like, oh fuck, man, it's because of my car too. My
Yeah.
car's so shitty. It's like, fuck, dude, Mike, I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah, I just remember,
God damn it.
I just remember Josh was like, damn, dude,
It's like,
shit.
I need this shit right now,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
God damn it, bro. Like, it's late. I'm tired. Let's go home. Fuck.
So then, what happened to the cop then? I mean,
Oh, the cop? Yeah, so
Okay, so I'll tell you from my perspective. So after we were just driving on the road for a good 10 minutes. We were driving at like 60 on 70. We weren't swerving. We were driving perfectly fine. Like I was behind Mike, and I seen everything. Cops was probably like 30 yards behind us, following us and shit. And then at one point, we're near this one place. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want.
Yep.
So basically, Josh called us, and Josh was like, "Hey, speed up, so the cop doesn't cut us off." And I was like, "Okay, bet." And then I was about to gas it, and then that motherfucker passed me.
Yeah, he went to the
And
right.
Yeah, he went to the right. He passed me.
Yeah,
and then
he put
fucking
you guys in
signaled.
danger.
Yeah, and he
in
put,
danger.
yeah, he signaled to the fucking left, and I was like, "Fuck!" And then
Yeah.
he signaled right in front of me, like cutting
Yeah, to cut you off.
cut me off
why?
because
Because
he wants
he's
he's
trying
trying to
to-
get
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Wait, back it up. Why was he trying to get Mike?
Because my car's shitty.
Yeah,
because
My
thing
car's
is-
super bad.
Joshua's car is more likely to get pulled over.
Then
It's
compared to
just how
Peng's
it
car,
is,
yeah.
Well,
Car
yeah,
looks-
I get that.
It's a car that get like.
Were you guys speeding or anything?
No.
No. I'll tell you how
Yeah.
fast I was going. Just 60.
likes to target certain
They do.
cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was going 60 on the 70.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was
But there was no one around.
yeah,
us.
there was no one around
It
us,
was just Peng
and
behind
Bro,
us.
that
and
cop is-
He's being
so
he's just being a dick,
I'm not
bro.
gonna lie though.
Yeah.
We were in like a white area. I'm not gonna lie. So
Mhm.
there's not and also there's not a lot going on in that.
You
specific
should have told the
area,
cop
too.
like, why you pulled me over? Like,
oh we'll get there.
Oh yeah,
But-
we get there.
So
We should-
I know the story.
So this is what happened to my part. Lights turn on, and then I was like, "Fuck, GG." So I pulled to the right, and I went straight to the first exit that I saw. And so I basically what happened during that situation was me and Alan we were just like driving back and forth on that same bridge
Yeah.
for 20 minutes straight. We're just like looking over the bridge, we're like, "Oh shit, dude, we still see the fucking cop's car lights on, dude." Like,
Oh wait, you guys
shit.
really? You guys did
Yeah,
that?
we were like
Oh,
driving
shit.
back and forth. We're just like guarding that fucking like that bridge, man. We're just like watching over y'all. And then like from there, I'll just let you explain what happened.
so from there the cop he turned on his lights, and I was like, oh fuck, man. So I had to pull to the side because you had to pull aside whenever it's safe to do so. So I did so when it was safe.
Keep going.
And when I pulled to the side, the cop came in. He's like, "Hey man, like, you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm okay. Like, can I see your?" He's like, "Oh, can I see your license and your registrations?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure. Here's my license." And I was like, "This is my car, so."
Yeah, so I pulled up my my registration, my insurance and stuff. So I gave it to him. Dude looked at it less than like 10 seconds. Okay, here you go. And he went to proceed
To like interrogating me.
just to fucking interrogate
Yeah.
Mike. It was like I was just like, what the fuck? He didn't even like run it through. It was like, what the heck? So that was my first red flag. I was like, man, this guy's
Yeah.
on some bullshit.
I just remember the first thing he said was like, "You know you're going 60 on the 70, right? On the fast lane?" And I was like, "Yeah, but there's no one around us."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What the fuck?"
This story is so interesting that I think we should probably take a break.
I like that.
Cheers.
So on my story.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So we would hang out at one of our friends' birthday party, surprise birthday party, and then on our way home, I got pulled over by a cop. And the cop pulled me over. He asked for my license, registration, And then I showed it to him, and it wasn't my car either. It was Joshua's car. And the first thing he says is like, you know, you're going 60 on the 70 on the fast lane, right? and,
Oh, no, good.
and I was like, okay, is that a broken law? Was that
Broken law?
was that
Broken law.
no.
Oh.
Is that a crime?
Yeah, is that a crime or something? And I was
Yeah,
like,
fine.
and I was like, I gave him the fuck face.
Yeah, like, so I can drive like 10 miles.
Yeah,
lower.
because the road was like minimum to 40, maximum to 70.
Yeah.
I remember that too.
We should went 40 instead.
So what do you say? What do you say?
Fuck around, find out.
After that, he was like, okay. I remember he's like trying to.
He was like,
Oh, he's trying to
he was like, oh
his
shit, I didn't
Miranda
get this far.
Yeah.
Remember his Miranda. You have the right to remain remain calm.
But no, after that he was like, oh okay. You know your eyes are like a little bit red, and I was like, yeah, it's like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
You're giving him
it
so
was
common
late.
sense of
yeah,
things.
yeah, like common sense answers.
Yeah.
And then after that he's like, step out of the car, please. And I was like,
Then you're being a
okay.
smart ass. No.
Right?
Yeah,
I
no,
feel like-
they would put you over some bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Or they would like ask you to get out for some
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, like,
But you just follow along, right?
yeah, I followed along because I was
If
like,
you
all right.
say no, then
Yeah,
get your manager here. Get your sergeant here.
Give you a sheriff here or some shit.
I'm scared. Okay, but
Yeah, and I remember like I was walking out and I opened the door and I walked out like this, like that.
Yeah, like, both
Hey,
hands
don't
up.
shoot.
like don't shoot me.
Yeah.
Like
Dang.
I'm scared, bro.
When he asked that, I was like,
Yeah,
oh
and-
shit, bro. I was like, damn. I was like, Mike, I'm so sorry, man. What the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah, I did that. And then he was like, hey man, you should relax. And I was like, I can't relax when I have 2 gunmen with 2 people with guns on them.
Yeah.
Like that's scary as hell.
It is scary.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait. So before you backtracked, or let's backtrack a little bit. He did call his a sheriff, or
No, he called like
He
his
called
his
back-
buddy.
Yeah.
He called his
so
buddy.
Call for a little bit of background. Okay.
Yeah, because
That's what they always
Because
do.
I wasn't able to see that because I was in the car. I was like,
yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Mike, okay, man.
Then,
Goddamn.
He made me do like 4 different tests. He made me do like the pen test where you just look at the pen without moving your head.
Yeah.
And I was able to finish that.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Did,
Uh,
did you do the severity test or like the
the
blowing?
breathalyzer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made me do the breathalyzer test too.
Okay. And
But-
what was the number? Sorry.
He didn't tell me, but here's how it went.
You
Yeah,
passed, right?
he.
Of course he
but
passed.
but he
bro.
made me
It's
do
mine.
the pen test.
Yeah.
He made me do the pen test, and then after that, he made me do the stand on one foot and like put your other foot like out and count to like 1,000 to whatever until he says stops.
Mhm.
And I was able to pass that too. And then after that, we were on the side. You know the side where there's like a yellow line.
Yep.
And he's like, all right, like make sure you step on this. You start with your right foot off, and then you go from your left.
Okay.
And just follow the yellow line, which I was able to do. And he said at the end, make sure you turn around, do 9 steps back. And I was like, okay. And I passed that too.
Yep.
And then after that, he was like, all right. Well, man, I'm you now. I'm you. I'm you in the podcast now.
I was like, bro, are you okay?
Water?
No.
You need some makeup.
No, you good. You good.
But after that, yeah, he made me do the breathalyzer test.
Yeah.
And he's
Pass with flying fucking colors.
yeah. Before this,
Goddamn.
before this, like, you've been drinking, and I was like, yeah, I've been drinking, but that was like 2 hours ago.
3 hours ago.
it-
It was 3 hours.
Oh yeah, it was
ago.
3 hours because
Yeah.
of daylight savings. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like 3 hours ago.
But I said 2 hours because I just forgot.
Wait,
No,
so
you
is
said
it, is
three.
it, wait,
You
is
said
it
three.
technically
You said
2
three.
hours ago then?
Yeah, technically, technically, because yeah.
3 hours because of daylight savings.
Bro, we got
Daylight
fucking
savings-
baited,
Yeah.
bro. We got baited,
Now,
bro.
that's
He
the
fucking
question.
knew.
Does
He
daylight
fucking knew.
savings count as more hours?
And yeah, and I told him like, yeah, I did, but then that was like 2 hours ago, and then I said within that time frame, I was relaxing, trying to be sober,
Sober up, yeah.
and he still gave me the. I don't trust this guy. Look, so he made me do the breathalyzer test,
Yeah.
and
You
I was
passed
under,
it,
yeah.
You're good.
Well, I was surprised that you actually told him that you were drinking. You know?
yeah, well, yeah,
I think
And then-
you told him honest truth. You follow everything, so
Mhm.
everything played out pretty well.
Mhm.
The only bad thing would be is to do the test, and then they see that you're
like failed it.
not failing, but at that percentage, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I remember he also asked me this too. He's like, "Hey, you know the car behind you?"
What'd you say? Yeah, no, I don't.
and I was like, "No."
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Mine?
yeah,
Oh,
allegedly.
Allegedly.
I don't know
that
this
count-
dude.
that's no.
He doesn't need to know. Yeah, you won't know.
But yeah, because if I did say yeah, I think I would put Peng
Pheng,
and
yeah.
Alan on fall too.
Yeah.
It's okay, but man, that cop was a dick. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 4 a.m, so like they
Yeah,
have things
right?
to do. So like being a
Yeah.
dick is part of their job, but like it's expected if you're the only car on the street though.
We were
no,
not.
actually, no.
No, we were
there
not
was
the
a
only
car in
car.
front of us, actually. There was another
Yeah.
car in front of us.
But I mean, it's on you, Joshua.
That
You're
is,
60.
I'm honestly,
I think
Blame
it's
it
the
just
car.
on
no, no, no,
Josh.
60 and my car's shitty.
Yeah, it's the car. Like
Yeah.
those cars, they tend to pull over you guys' cars.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like these cops, I think they're trained to understand that like at this time, people that are driving off hours, that they there's
Ooh.
interest in trying to pull someone
I
over.
remember something else too. He also said, he's like, you know, you were swerving, right? And I was like, how can he see me
No,
swerving?
that was a lie. Straight up lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. he's
How can he
just
see me
lying.
swerving when he was behind Peng?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did you
Yeah.
say to him?
And I was like, I was swerving. Like I said that, and I was like, because I was confused. I was like, how can he see me
Yeah.
swerving if
Yeah.
Peng's behind me?
Yeah. So he can't see you.
Yeah, he's straight up lying there at that
Yeah.
point. He's just trying to instigate and then like
Yeah. He's just trying to push you.
push
So you can admit.
Like-
and then
like it'd be at
he's
fault.
Like, I got you.
Well, technically, you did admit you were drinking. Okay.
Yeah, but that's not a crime, is it?
It's not, well,
It's not a crime to
doesn't
drink.
The legal limit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was under.
Yeah.
But
Don't drink and drive. Don't
Yeah.
drink and drive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I do
that's
under-
not what we're saying.
I do understand.
Mike is a
Drink
responsible
responsibly, please.
person, and
That's why
just
he was
knows-
driving and not Josh was driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
But
that was too.
I do understand his his mentality too. From his point of view.
I mean, it's part of his
procedures,
job
his
description. I
job,
understand,
but there's I don't know. It's just
No,
kind
I mean, I get it. Like drinking and driving is like none of us has lost anyone to drinking and driving, but like
Yeah.
thankfully, yes.
yeah, and it's like
knock on wood.
that is very interesting. Like understanding that like there's a lot of emotions involved in that drinking and driving.
Yeah.
And all that.
Mm.
You know, so we want to protect yourselves, protect other people in the community, and it's
Yeah.
like. But just, I'm glad, Mike, you took the high road and was responsible.
Yeah,
just-
thank you, Mike. Thank you so much,
Mike-
man.
But I
Mike
think
saved the day.
fuck.
you would have been better if the Joshua's car wasn't.
Yeah, if it wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah, if it wasn't my car,
Yeah.
if anything, you guys should have picked me up.
I didn't know it was that bad.
it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay, I think we're kind of like
just drifting out to this story. Thanks, Mike and Pink, for telling the story. Pretty interesting. Pretty
Dude,
interesting.
Wait, I didn't get.
I
think-
I didn't get things too. I was part of the.
I think the
story, too.
most-
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. No, you, all three of you guys.
Oh,
I think the
yeah.
most
But that day,
funniest.
yeah, I was for that party. I was actually sick, so I couldn't.
Yeah.
You
Like,
were-
good thing I didn't come. Then I
Dude.
would have got pulled over with you guys.
I
too,
think
so.
I think the most funniest part when like after all that, and I was like, damn, podcast story, dude.
That's what I said too.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I said. I was like, yo, this is a podcast.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so I
Story
really
for the
appreciate you
pod.
guys. Explaining that story.
Yeah.
But moving forward, let's talk about I don't know animes or I mean
Enemies, anime.
anime or have you guys ever watched the Loki?
I've seen Loki. I love it, bro.
The new
So
the new
good.
season, the newest.
Watch Chef's
Yep.
Kiss, bro. 10 out of 10.
I'm not
Sugoi.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen it.
Sadly not.
so sad.
Spoiler.
I haven't seen- I haven't
Oh,
seen
yeah,
the first
spoiler.
one. I haven't seen
Spoiler
the first
warning.
season yet.
If you guys are watching Loki, I'm pretty sure by the time this comes out, you guys, it's gonna be a while. So I'm
Wait,
pretty
we're
sure
gonna
you guys-
spoil it to these people that we haven't watched it to though. This guy, and
I mean, I'm not.
I mean, I'm not gonna watch it too. So you can
Oh,
spoil
yeah.
it.
What?
I don't
You
care.
what?
For Loki finale.
I already watched everything. So.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. But yeah. Overall, spoiler alert. But overall, I think the series itself is really good. That it brings
I really
the
like
villain of Loki of like into the light where he's a good guy too.
Yeah, he
At
means
least-
well. He's just doing it wrong.
Yeah, he's just
Just
doing
like
it wrong.
Thanos, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But in a different way.
If you guys ever watch it, watch it. It's really good. And then moving on to next.
I mean, it's
anime.
12 episodes, but yeah, you should still watch it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, but moving on to the anime.
Anime.
Sorry, am I saying
Anime.
anime?
It's okay how you pronounce it.
Sorry, but let's talk
Mango?
about
The one
Attack
and
on the
only.
Titans.
Attack on Titan.
So have you guys watched
Sasageo.
Attack on the Titans?
I
Yes.
I haven't got.
No.
I haven't seen the last episode yet. So
No.
You guys
don't
ever
spoil it
watch
for me.
it?
I
So I've
started.
been getting really spoiled like a lot of the
Yeah,
ending.
I've been getting spoiled through
But
like.
like I already knew what's gonna happen at the end, so
I don't. I'm
Yeah.
not
So
saying.
let's just spoil it then.
No,
I'm
we're
telling you.
not spoil it.
I'm on the last season. I need to catch up on this season.
Well,
I
I'll
wanna
tell you.
talk about
No,
this
stop.
stuff.
Every mom's dies. Spoiler.
What?
Oh, you just spoiled it.
Ah!
That's the first episode, motherfucker.
No.
Yeah.
That's every season.
Yeah.
People.
Someone dies.
But,
Yeah.
Hit me
But-
the
Well,
whole.
I mean, we could talk about like Attack on Titan, what it means to like a lot of anime. So if you're looking at IDBMB, you know the official.
Yeah.
Huh?
A lot of
Wait, what?
Wait, what's
Attack
that?
The International Movie
English,
Database.
please?
IDMB.
Is it international or international movie
It's like
database?
a big like
The
movie rating.
movie
and, like,
database.
they-
Oh,
database.
oh,
yeah, that website.
Kind of like the Rotten
And like they
Tomatoes.
kind of like rate movies and episodes and.
You said
that.
rate?
Yeah, rate.
Oh. Sorry.
Right.
Well,
Judging me and Alex's speech pathology. I think we're
Yeah.
gonna make a note of that. We're gonna make fun of next time.
I was in those classes
that
too.
right there. We're calling it
Movie database.
Yeah, it's in a movie database.
Internet.
But not international.
Everywhere. You say international. Yeah.
Okay,
But,
but the rating is.
Yeah, they rate a lot of movies and episodes, and on their top 10 of movie episodes, Attack on Titan is on like I think 66 episodes are on their top 10.
Oh,
Like,
As
for
of-
real?
from like out of 10, like
As of
out
recent?
10. Yeah, like if you go look it up, Connie can look it up because he's right there.
Oh yeah, thanks.
But like
Thanks for the
Attack on
plug.
Titan episodes and the way they craft their story as an
Yeah.
anime,
It's so good.
it's so good.
So good.
Like
Eh.
I'm a fan of anime.
you take the back. Those are fighting words.
If you're looking at anime now, a lot of it's the Shonen Jump formula.
Yeah.
Where it's like there's a
Naruto.
protagonist that's weak. He's kind of a crybaby sometimes, and kind of like that. And he
Tokyo
gets-
Revengers.
He gets like superpower, and he becomes super strong, which I think that's a very
Oh,
formulaic
That's my skin.
way they do it.
Mhm.
But Attack on Titan doesn't do it with that approach. You know, they're more like story based, and the character, yes, he's weak in the beginning, but like there's so much twists and turns. In it,
Yeah.
Which I haven't seen the end because I'm kind of lazy on watching anime. You know, so but
I don't think you're lazy. You're more just you're focused
He's
on
proactive.
your career and
And, yeah.
you're doing your own thing. And I feel like anime is always there and you can always
Mm-hmm.
watch it. It's never gonna be gone. Even though it ended right with AOT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it's
we're
still going
gonna
on.
watch it regardless, or we're gonna see some episodes and get spoiled no matter what.
damn TikTok,
Yeah.
Yeah.
TikToks, Reels, Facebook Reels, YouTube Reels.
you're not gonna see it.
Well, I'm not gonna. I'm not on TikTok, but
Yep.
I mean, I still kind of find it hard to believe because like this is like 10 years in the making.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Like it's so like wild. Like it like what?
You know what I'm gonna find way more crazy is One Piece, which
Yeah, it's still
they're
going.
They're starting their final chapter, their final arc.
Yeah.
Really?
Finally
Yeah,
in the
dude.
series, in the animated.
The anime, yeah.
Finally.
So-
Wait, final arc?
Yeah, final
There's
arc.
more. There's
It's
more.
being animated right now.
Yeah,
Wait,
well, they're
for
finished.
They're
second
finished,
last
yeah.
arc. They're
Yep.
gonna start their last arc. So this is the last, like, arcs are like a whole.
Sorry, are we
storyline.
talking about
Mhm.
AOT?
No, it's
No,
One Piece.
One Piece.
Oh, One Piece.
Yeah. One
Yeah,
Piece.
there's gonna be a new
Yeah.
arc now. Where
Yeah, but this is the final arc now.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, I
So-
think
Wow.
it's the
thing with One
giant
Piece,
arc
though-
or something like that.
Yeah, it's the last battle. But the thing with One Piece, it came out before we were born. A lot
Yeah.
of
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah, they.
Not you though,
Yeah.
not you.
I remember when I
Oh,
was watching
yeah.
as a kid,
yeah,
the
yeah.
cartoon
I'm always
You
fine.
old motherfucker. I'm just kidding.
Oh, my
of
back
One
is
Piece,
breaking.
like that, it came out and I was really enjoying it. So
Yeah.
I haven't watched.
Have-
I mean, watched One Piece.
Have-
It's way
You guys
too-
y'all
are
hear
all-
the
wait,
dubs?
Who's all One Piece fans?
But I stopped at Doflamingo arc, man. Doflamingo
Yeah.
arc got me.
It's pretty long.
It is long.
Yeah.
Like if you look at
Unnecessary.
it, yeah.
Well, how many chapters?
Dude, we don't know about chapters,
Right.
but episodes.
Look,
Okay, how many episodes?
It's about 1,300
Yeah,
or
it's about
something.
300,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you lost me at 1,000, bro.
Bro.
So good luck
Yeah.
getting catch up. So
Yeah, but for me, I was a late watcher to One Piece because when I first started watching One Piece, it was kind of goofy looking. I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's,
The
yeah,
animation in
Yeah.
the beginning
Yeah.
is goofy, but then later on
Yeah.
it gets better.
it gets better, but
Yeah.
it's part of its unique art style.
Yes.
You know, and like
Yeah.
for me, I grew up as an anime watcher. Like the art style doesn't judge what the anime is.
Yeah.
Like Attack on Titan, super
it
hardcore,
changed.
Yeah.
It changed
Super
so much.
hardcore.
anime styles, but
Yeah.
like what I was
Just as
invested
a
in.
story plot
And then
twist.
adding an African American character in it too.
Yeah.
What?
It gets-
So-
there's a
Spoiler.
In One Piece?
You didn't know that?
I mean,
no,
AOT?
AOT.
Oh, I thought you were talking. I thought we were talking about Bleacher for a second, dude.
For Bleach?
Yeah.
No, the
No.
One Piece.
We're
Oh,
talking
really?
about AOT,
One Piece?
sorry.
Oh,
Now we
AOT.
went back to
No,
it
but-
for a while.
But I was just pointing out,
Yeah.
like the African American on AOT. If you guys know
Yeah,
that.
that's pretty
Not
cool,
seen
yeah.
that one yet. Okay.
Wait, what? Really? That's in, I think, season 3.
Yeah, he's so shocked seeing an African American person on anime, dude. That's so
Yeah,
fucked
have you
up,
guys
dude.
not seen Killer Bee?
Kill D is like brown.
No.
Oh, that's a
I know
hot
he's black,
That's a
but
hot take.
when I saw his color, I was like, oh, this guy's brown.
When you
then
saw
when
him, he was like, no,
No.
not black.
Let's be honest,
what
dude.
does he say? He's like, about that.
He said Databeo.
Databeo.
No,
But
that's
that's
Naruto.
like, wait, he's like
Says-
emulating kind of like black
Naruto.
culture.
Naruto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because he
it's kinda-
rap.
yeah,
'cause
he raps, yeah.
Well,
Oh, he raps?
Which
Kateyo,
I think-
Badeo, something like that.
Kateyo, Badeo.
Which I think is a good thing on
I think it was pretty cool.
I
To,
think it's-
to
How they-
Yeah.
see
To
a different culture
expand it.
and-
or to include.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
to
I think it was
include
pretty
it,
cool. Well, speaking of animes that hasn't ended yet too,
Yes.
Hunter x Hunter.
Let's get it.
It-
Yo,
no.
Hunter x Hunter is
Oh,
It's-
getting
Dude,
wow.
it's called hiatus x hiatus, dude.
Yeah.
Let's be
Oh my
honest.
God, bro.
Yeah.
I thought One Piece was
people
long,
call it
yo.
X. But yeah, Hunter x Hunter, the writer is actually coming back and writing the next arc, I guess. the
Yes.
next season.
I
So then I can't wait to.
I can't wait,
Yeah, I can't
man.
wait. So I'm a Hunter x Hunter fan
Same,
and
same.
a One Piece fan.
Yeah.
That's mainly what I kind of want to focus on.
I have not seen Hunter X.
Wow,
Watch
and
it,
you guys
man.
should watch it. I know people say that it's kind of like boring because there's a lot of narrating, but when you understand how the powers and how they strengthen, how they
Yeah.
train and
Mhm, mhm.
develop their characters, it's
It's very well developed.
very
Yes.
well unique.
It's very, very well fleshed out, and like
What I've heard is that the power system and the fighting is really good.
it is.
Yep.
Yes, it makes a lot of
Yep.
sense.
One of the best ones out of anime.
Mhm.
Yep.
And the world building in it is so good. Like it's because like if for those of you that don't know,
Spoiler.
yeah, the world that they live on is just an island.
Yeah, it's
A
just- it's
very
just one.
yeah, it's just a small island and a
Yep.
very big lake.
Yeah. So it's the world is much bigger than what they thought,
Yeah.
or much more
Mhm.
big. Yeah.
So there's still a lot to explore.
Yep.
And I can't
That's cool.
wait.
It's much story. Like, how many episodes is it?
I
It's
think
just
it's
like
like
over. There's like over 100
six?
episodes.
But the manga,
Yeah,
not
definitely
manga,
over
but the
100.
manga is always it's further. So. It goes further. That's
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, yeah.
So. I only stop at the part where he actually. I'm at the.
Spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler alert. when he finally meets his dad and he talks to his dad and his dad.
Oh, you're at that part?
His dad's like, hey, the world is actually bigger than what you think. Yeah, it's not small, and
Wait,
these
was that-
creatures are weird.
was
And
it-
that's
Is that after or Killua saves him?
saves.
Wait, have you gotten
Yeah,
to that
yeah,
part?
yeah.
Oh,
Killua,
okay,
Killua
okay.
saves Gomri.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So you
because
have gone.
he used-
Oh, so you're little. Oh, okay, okay. You're right. At
We're just
Yeah,
we're just listening to him talk.
So you guys don't know, but you guys should watch it. It's really good.
No, I've seen
Oh,
it,
you've
but
seen
yeah.
I think he's the only Andy that hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should watch it.
It's good, bro.
There's a lot of
Watch it,
animes
watch
out
it.
there, you know, and I think everyone has their own taste, and
Oh, yeah.
they're trying to like. I think that what's toxic in the anime community is that you have to watch this or this is better than that. I think
Or
Oh,
sub voice is dumb.
Yeah.
That's very toxic. That's
And
toxic,
do
dude.
you think, just like watching anime, do you guys think that we're kind of like defined as like weebs or like?
No.
I think back
like, 'cause
then,
you like
back
anime,
then.
you're a weeb.
No,
Yeah,
no.
Back then, it
or
was
just like-
definitely yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Everyone watches anime, so.
No, I mean now it's much more accepted, but back then, like
Yeah, I think people like they
they
made fun of you.
judge you. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
they
Well,
made fun of you.
yeah, if you think about it too, like there's football players that like acknowledge anime and shit too, and
Yeah.
basketball players. But
Yeah, now it's more accepted. So.
Yeah.
You know, it's so accepted that I feel like we should take a break.
Yeah, we gotta accept this.
We need
break.
our development arc.
Oh yeah, this training arc, and we'll be right back.
All right, so let's begin to our final topic, which is
Food, right?
yeah.
I thought we were talking about food.
Monster Day.
I'm
We're all
Cookie
hungry,
Monster.
right? So, yeah, what do you guys think of like
I think
topics of like, what's your favorite food? Then?
I think like hot take, but a lot among like kids,
Yeah.
they don't like eating boiled chicken.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
right.
fire,
That shit's
though.
so fucking
It's
good.
fire, yeah.
Eating boiled chicken.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
boiled chicken.
Yeah, boiled
For
chicken.
me, boiled chicken, but with like pepper.
With like
or
with
mung
herbs.
pepper,
Yeah,
and
which
rice.
is-
And rice, yeah, yeah.
And mung,
Yeah.
and mung
But-
gatsal. That's what it is.
Yeah.
yeah. I think
Vodka.
yeah, that shit is fucking good, dude. But yeah, a lot of people just don't like that. I don't know why.
What?
Yeah.
I
think-
that might be an
Among
observance of
delicacy,
you.
man.
Me?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, dude?
Wait,
That shit is
wait,
fucking
Andy,
good.
what'd you say?
It might be a general view because, I don't know. I mean, I can see it might be a little turn off because I think in terms of our Hmong generation
Mm.
that our food, like the palate of children has changed because
Yeah.
we're Americanized now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like with my
Yeah, yeah.
like my little brother, he likes to eat Burger King's chicken fries.
Oh, those are fire.
Those are good. Yeah, those are
Like,
fire.
He would
Yeah,
always
good.
order those. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, this is like that palate's just weird.
Yeah.
You know, they fit to that American.
There's only 9 pieces.
You know, speaking of your little brother,
Yes.
remember that one story with the fries?
What's
When you eat the fries?
Oh shoot, yeah, that was during our
Wisconsin Dells.
Dude, that's so funny.
Yeah, that story we'll save it later.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
No, I
But-
think we already told it.
Oh, okay.
I think so, yeah.
Let's go. I can go next.
Yeah, go ahead.
If there's one food I can eat for the rest of my life, it's spaghetti, yo.
Really?
Spaghetti.
For real?
Yeah.
Mom's spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
Or
Mom's spaghetti.
yo.
Arms are heavy.
Yeah, weak arms are heavy. My palms are sweating. Oh shit! Yeah,
Vomit
one
on the
shot.
sweater
No,
already.
Yeah, I eat spaghetti for the rest of my life, man. I
For
swear.
real?
yo.
Yeah.
I can eat spaghetti
Like
forever.
Alfredo sauce or like
No, fuck
marinara.
Alfredo.
Oh, damn, that's a hot take.
You gotta go with the marinara sauce.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so who here is
Tomato.
a marinara sauce and spaghetti, or Alfredo?
Fuck Alfredo.
I'm with Alfredo. That's
I like my chicken
I like
Alfredo.
yeah I like chicken
Damn,
Alfredo.
we can't be
With
friends anymore.
broccoli.
I'm
I
sorry.
like broccoli.
Dude,
You know, honestly, I could swing both ways. I'm just kidding. I like
I
I
know
like
you do.
Alfredo
Likes
and
the white sauce and red
Yeah.
sauce.
Wait, you're telling me you mix it?
Ugh.
Then what's the green
I've
sauce?
never
What's that
said
called?
that.
The green sauce?
The green sauce. That's,
Pesto?
isn't that pesto?
Pesto.
That's
Yeah.
pesto, dude.
Oh shit, I never tried that. I should
You never
try
tried
I've
pesto?
never tried
Yeah.
pesto before either.
I think I tried pesto. It's pretty good.
It's alright, man. It's alright.
You say it's kind
For
of
me.
mid.
It's alright.
Okay.
So what do you guys think about McDonald's or Burger King?
Lady.
Oh, what would we eat?
What?
What would we eat? Like McDonald's versus Burger King,
Sure,
or
yeah,
like,
what would you guys do?
like why would you want to eat like a clown
Yeah. man.
when you eat like a king, dude?
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
You gotta
And like, if you want to go to some place that's always work, go to Burger King because McDonald's ice cream machine always breaks.
Oh, they fix that, right?
Yeah, but
I take it back then.
I think that's fair.
Shit, I don't know now.
the food, or are you going for the ice cream? You know.
I'm going to Burger King for the onion rings, honestly.
Burger
With the
King,
zesty sauce.
their chicken sandwich is
Eh.
the best.
Yeah.
It's alright for me.
But McDonald's, it's always the Big Macs.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It's always the
Oh,
Big
yeah,
Macs.
yeah,
yeah.
I consider
Yeah,
it
the
Big Macs.
Thousand Island
Yeah.
sauce.
Yeah.
I think for me, McDonald's fries is the end all be all.
Yep.
That's like the
No.
fries that
Oh,
always
I don't know. Arby's fries is
Oh,
fire,
yeah.
dude. I like the Arby's fries.
Arby's rice with the curly
Yes.
fries.
Yeah.
Super good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, that's a hot take, folks.
Yeah, but
Hey, have you guys ever tried Checkers?
Checkers.
Checkers is good too.
Checker bar?
Yeah, Checkers is good.
Oh, not the Checker bar, but
Checkers,
is-
yes.
Smack, dude.
Their fries apparently taste like
My Top Golf.
Isn't
yeah. Top,
Oh no
like
no no
Top-
no! Yeah, converted to a fucking taco store now.
Oh really?
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
RIP,
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
I like tacos. Okay, that's
Yeah.
my food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barilla tacos. Have you guys tried Birria? Birria?
But yeah,
Maria?
Barilla?
I don't think I've tried
No.
that.
we're butchering how to say it.
Bro, we don't know. Oh my god. But overall, you guys haven't had it. It's a taco that's cheese. Basically, it's like a dipping. sauce.
It's dipping
Yeah,
tacos.
dipping
You
tacos.
dip a taco.
Yeah, or I call them wet tacos.
Oh, that yeah.
Because you get wet.
I was reading an article that was saying like the top most consumed food. I think that Mexican food is up there.
Ooh.
Mexican, yeah.
So it's like I was like, I think the article was like the most consumed food around the world. And said it's Mexican food. And I'm like, I can see that because I think our palate we've only seen it through tacos, but like they have so much other things we gotta try out. You know.
Yeah, I love my May girls, bro.
What? Say it. Say it.
I love my May girls.
Oh.
He says he loves his Mexican girls.
Yeah.
But interesting thing I heard too is like it might be a Hmong thing or like a poverty thing, but like apparently people are eating like rice and hot Cheetos going up.
Really?
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, when my childhood, I remember eating it was rice and Doritos. So.
Rice and Doritos?
What?
Oh,
And
okay.
damn.
Whoa, time out. Wait,
I think-
wait, pause.
I don't know,
What?
my palate was different. Okay.
Okay, actually-
Okay. You
okay.
gotta grow up. You gotta taste all these flavors.
Okay, I've tried this once because I saw a Hmong movie where this dude was eating hot Cheeto with ice cream. I was like, what the fuck?
the
So I
heck?
tried that too.
That's
It
Dude,
was,
fire, to be honest.
Oh yeah, they say
That's
that dip.
sour.
Yeah, they,
Yeah,
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 really?
dip it in it. Yeah,
They say
yeah.
it's pretty-
I don't know. It
Oh.
was really weird to me.
They also say like dip French fries with your ice cream too.
Yeah,
That's pretty
there you
good.
go.
Yeah.
That's
I
weird as
don't know,
hell.
man.
That's
When
weird,
I
bro.
had it, it just tasted weird to me. It was cold and it was just the heat
It's
with
like
it.
spicy,
It was
right?
Weird.
Have you guys ever tried out like the mango with like sticky rice?
I haven't tried
No.
that.
Dude, that shit is good.
It's okay.
It's
I mean,
good.
It's okay.
It's mid.
You say it's mid.
So y'all gonna fight or what?
No, because if you go to like overseas and like Laos and Thailand, they eat that. Everywhere.
Yeah, they eat that
It's
hella.
way
Oh,
super
shit.
good.
That's why I liked it over there.
Yeah. Pretty
Oh,
cool.
when you went to Thailand?
Mhm.
Oh. Interesting.
Next topic is KFC or Popeyes.
Fuck, damn.
I am a homer, so like I'm loyal to
I
what's
grew-
here first, and it was KFC.
I grew up eating KFC,
Yeah.
so that's why my palate hits that. Popeyes is okay. Their spice is really good.
No, but I think we were talking about chicken sandwich earlier.
Yeah.
Popeye chicken sandwich.
Dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, Popeye, yeah, it's up there, dude. It's up there.
Yeah,
Bro.
I agree.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
have you guys seen that the donut, the KFC's donut chicken sandwich or whatever?
Huh?
Yeah, you guys have, yeah, they,
I think
yeah,
you told me
the
that.
two glazed donuts with like a chicken in the middle.
That looks like diabetes.
That's the most American thing ever.
I swear to God, man.
Fried food and shit. A lot of sugar.
Yeah, dude.
Man. Ooh.
And then who here still eats Taco Bell?
Taco, hell
I
yeah.
do. I
Hey,
mean,
hey,
I mean,
bro.
Taco Bell. When you think about it, it's
The
like
chicken nuggets smacked.
Oh,
I still
yeah,
need to
yeah,
try it.
smack.
It's
I-
good, right?
Fire.
Right? I told you that shit was good.
Fire.
Baja Blast is smack.
Yeah,
Yeah, Baja
Their
Blast.
Baja Blast.
Yeah, it's alright.
They're the only like restaurant that sells Baja Blast. Right?
Yeah.
Fast food chains. Yeah.
Have to change it.
Damn.
Damn. Have the rights to do it. Yeah.
Damn.
Didn't they made it or something like that too?
Yeah. It's part of a partnership, and then they just came out and then
Whoa,
now it's
Damn.
in
really?
stores. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What about the pizza? The nacho pizza, whatever that they have.
Huh?
Nacho pizza.
Yeah, Taco Bell have a pizza.
Oh, that.
whatever.
Oh, I thought you were talking about nacho fries or
You mean
something.
Oh,
quesadilla
no,
or
no, like they
quesadilla?
have an actual
Quesadilla?
pizza. Like they cook you a pizza.
Oh. Yeah, the Mexican pizza.
Yeah, Mexican pizza. Yeah.
I think I tried it before.
Oh, it's right there.
I
That's
tried
what it looks like.
Sorry, Clayton's
Thanks,
showing you.
Ugh, that looks alright.
It just looks like the taco. You know the.
Me and Kevin had it.
Well,
It's alright.
it's a
It's
crash
not
roll,
mid.
but
Bro, that looks like.
It looks like your Italian dunkers where you put
Yeah.
the chili on the
Yeah.
top.
Nah, that looks like a pizza you can buy at Kung Fu. You just buy Doritos, just sprinkle on. You can homemade that shit,
A
man.
pizza like school lunches.
Yes.
Dude,
The top one we had at Park Center at high school. Big
Shout
Daddy's
out.
Pizza.
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Big Daddy's Pizza
Big-
with boom boom sauce.
Yeah, that shit was good. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, it's so fucking good.
what was boom boom sauce?
Boom boom
So-
sauce is like a spicy sauce that they had over
Basically,
there.
I think it's like ketchup.
It's like a
buffalo
mix
sauce,
of all sauce.
and like mayo, but it was like orange. And
Yeah.
Oh,
it
it
was
was like buffalo.
Yeah, like buffalo sauce,
Yeah,
but it was like
Dude.
a little like lighter and spicier.
Yeah.
But that was the sauce.
Yeah.
That shit was.
Everyone
booming.
grabbed that shit.
My
Dude.
school, I like. Well, I went to Aussie, if you guys didn't know. But yeah, my school we
Wow.
ate breakfast and breakfast and then
Breakfast.
breakfast. So our breakfast was actually like mini corn dogs, but they're like the pancake, you know,
Oh, those are
flavor.
fire.
And
Pancakes.
breakfast.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
breakfast
The,
sausage,
the flour.
So
Yeah.
we would have those for the
Yeah.
morning. So it was really like that big. It was-
I don't know. You have that
Diabetes.
breakfast
Diabetes.
and the sausage. It was like, damn. Wow.
Yeah, it was really
Yes,
like
sausage
up
was
there. So
fire.
that's why I would always get. During,
We had that too at Park Center. It's like the
Yeah, yeah.
the
But it was,
pancake, but
Did
inside
we?
is the.
but it's mostly for lunches though, right? Most of the
We
time.
had for breakfast too. We just had
Really?
to get there early enough for breakfast. Yeah,
Oh.
for breakfast.
The only thing I remember from breakfast is the shitty pizza that they
Yeah.
get. Yeah, yeah. Like every time I eat that pizza, I always have diarrhea later.
Oh, really?
Square.
Really?
Huh?
I
Yeah,
like
there's the small
I,
square.
I like those pizza, the square pizzas.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes
They're-
I bite
they
into
be
it.
hitting good.
It be
I don't know
fucking- It be
why.
frozen still.
Yeah.
bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Don't you guys like? This is why I do
Wait.
whenever I get
Yeah,
pizza. Like we have a shit ton of like paper towels and we. I like
You
drench
drench-
the fucking
oh,
oil.
yeah. The oil, yeah.
There's so much fucking
Oh,
oil.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's a lot of
yeah,
oil in that
yeah,
thing.
I would agree too.
So much fucking oil.
Yeah, wasn't there a story that we were?
How are we
Sorry,
still
my
alive?
brother Kevin was and me were talking about something about Italian dunkers.
Dude, that shit.
Was it with you, Mike?
Yeah, it was
Sorry.
with me. I was like, bro, what's the
How-
worst school lunch
Who's the
ever?
person that was like, dude, I love Italian.
Uh,
dunkers.
that was-
Like,
That was
Bro,
full
you
of.
like
I think that was full of.
cheese and
White people food. Okay, like, the bread was even like.
yes.
It wasn't even cooked, man.
Okay.
No.
And the
I think it
cheese
was-
like it was like a piece of like a single piece of cheese. Like it was like.
I remember there was a lunch where like it was a slice of pizza, slice of bread.
Yep.
You just put cheese on it and be like,
And
and then
on the
marinara
side,
sauce on the side.
they had some mayonnaise. Yeah,
Oh,
some chili
yeah,
sauce.
I remember
Oh,
that.
I
I
was
remember
like-
that.
I could just make this at home.
Yeah,
Sloppy Joe was disgusting.
Yeah, the
Slime
sauce
Joe's
was
nasty too. Yeah.
I love
Park
Park
Center.
Center.
No, Park Center.
I like it
Sloppy Joe was
nasty.
At school-
I
at
like
school,
it
though.
nasty.
It was not. No, it was not.
was
the most-
disgusting.
It was nasty.
Yeah, dude.
To be fair, Park Center food was. hit
Hey,
and miss.
You know,
Bro,
the thing
when
I
they had
really-
that or either fucking hamburgers though.
I'd rather have the hamburger.
You know, the thing I really appreciate is just eating lunch. Like, able to have access. I don't know if you guys have had access to free reduced lunch.
Mhm.
So, there was a moment in my life where, like, there'll be times where I didn't really get to eat free lunch or, like, lunch.
Yeah, same.
So we would have to go through this process of, like, signing up and getting free reduced lunch. And it was something that kind of played in my role. But now that it has passed, where they provide you free reduced lunch.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
now?
yeah,
I think
yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
now,
really
yeah.
privileged
No.
about that.
What?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
just recently
God
passed
damn.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not too long. It's
And
like
so
literally-
that
it's
every
recent.
kid can actually
Yeah.
eat, you know, for food. Which,
Well, every
I
kid
really-
can eat too, and also that you don't feel the lunch shame. You know, 'cause
What?
I grew up with food as lunch,
Yeah.
and sometimes when I didn't sign up on time, they would just give you a bag lunch, and that's like a little bag.
Yeah, the
with, like, a
gimme,
sandwich
yeah.
in there, like,
Yeah.
little- I
Yeah,
think
those
as
are shit.
As a kid, like you feel like, oh, now you can't eat with everyone else, but everyone else is eating, which is like honestly, it's messed up.
It makes you
but,
feel different.
But
Like,
Minnesota, in its progressive ways, have passed
Yeah.
a new law, so now it's
Shout out.
continuing.
This is why we have Annie on.
All
She knows
schools,
these things.
all schools that are participating in the national food distribution, and all schools that are the National Food Servicing,
FDA
which
or
provides
something.
food for
Yeah.
the schools,
Yeah.
will now get free. Everyone has access to that. The only caveat is that would be private schools can't be a part of the program. They would have to apply to be part of the program.
Yes!
Too much money.
Those fucking rich fucks.
Hey,
You know,
okay,
so, but yeah, I mean, it's a cool program that now children, like, yes, they can eat what they want, but they don't feel that lunch shame. And I think
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, I think they'll still provide it, but like now kids don't have to worry about because my parents, the reason why I suffered is because like
They're like low income.
yeah, my parents low income, but like
Yeah.
they didn't know how to navigate that, and because you have to sign up.
Yeah.
Papers and
Yeah.
forms.
They don't guide
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
They don't guide you.
Oh,
to
yeah,
sign
I
up
know.
those.
Yeah.
And my parents don't speak English, or
Yeah.
they do, but it's very limited. You know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Like now that kids like us growing up, now that yeah, it's, again you're talking about
It's a
privilege
privilege.
that we can
Oh.
now that these kids don't have to do no more.
I mean, I thought. I mean,
You get-
because
yeah, go ahead.
I mean, for me, growing up too, I was also on free reduced lunch, and I thought it was like kind of common knowledge that like free reduced lunch is an option there. I guess not a lot of people knew.
Yeah, not a lot of people knew about that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's awesome
I
though.
think-
Yeah,
That's
but
so
yeah,
cool.
yeah, just
I
free.
think-
Wait, when did that just pass?
It just passed this past year, so earlier we're talking about the budget year policy years. Last year during the spring. So during the spring, legislation meets. They come together and they write bills and put things together and then it passes. So it just passed and now it's going to be implemented for 2024.
Oh, okay.
So that budget's coming out of our taxes and
Yeah.
stuff, and it's making sure that kids are being fed.
I think
What's
that's okay.
interesting
Yeah.
Is that jails, it's free. You know,
Mhm.
like every person that
Oh.
goes to jail, they get free meals.
That's
But
true.
kids
Damn.
don't. The kids don't, and that's
Shit.
the
Oh, that's
of like
fucked up.
you know,
And they have free housing too.
free bed.
They have to pay the property tax.
Yeah,
bed.
no bills.
no bills, no nothing.
bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a phone call.
Just murder someone, go to jail for free.
Well, you know, growing up, I have a few uncles that they would do that, or a few cousins that would do that. Like they would
Just
like,
go to jail.
yeah
just
during
to
the
get
winter
food.
time, because it's so cold. Like they would get locked up during the winter time, and then
Allegedly.
no, it's on
Oh
the record.
shit!
No, it's on
God
the
damn,
record. They
dude!
would
I'm
go-
trying to save your uncles,
No,
man.
no, like uncle, this is a long time ago though. This is like 2000, 90s.
Okay.
Yeah, so like they would like for petty crime they go to jail for like the winter time, and then spring comes and they just get out and then do that shit again. Like
What? That's how people do it.
I'm just
Yeah, people do
sorry,
that.
sorry,
That's
dude.
crazy.
I'm just
No,
in
people
shock.
do
I'm just
that.
like,
No,
Yeah.
I think
people actually do that.
I heard of this too.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
Yeah,
but I
people-
think
Like homeless people are just
Oh yeah.
they're
when they
just
don't want to go somewhere nice.
Yeah,
which is pretty smart, I think, because you wouldn't want to be out there in the cold,
yeah.
Yeah.
freezing death.
Just people have died in the cold.
Yeah, I think especially here in Minnesota.
Yeah.
So it's pretty bad.
You know, recently this year actually, I feel like homeless is really like out there.
Oh
Yeah, this
I've
year-
been driving around and I haven't seen them too much. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, something's
Yeah,
up.
something's sketch, right?
Something's sketchy. I don't know if there are homeless people out there, but like,
Yeah, it's like the lime scooters.
Yeah.
They appear out of nowhere.
Lime scooters.
No. But,
Yeah.
there has been a big influx of homeless people and big influx of drug users.
Yeah.
Oh.
And what I've seen, interesting, growing up here is that I've seen a lot more families, like
Oh.
kids and
Like out on the streets?
Yeah, like we're asking for money on the corners, you know, stuff like that. So my job, I deal with anti-poverty stuff, so a lot of our stuff is like around that stuff, and it's been a big deal with the homeless population and housing and all that stuff. So I don't know, man. It's a big systemic issue. Families are definitely suffering more now, and it goes back to the point how economics have changed so much now. Like for us, it's so much harder for us to be stable, find a house, and get a job that's stable and that pays us everything we need. You know, and for homeless people, I think there's a misconception that like that people are choosing to be homeless. Like it does happen, but they're not homeless forever. You know, like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
can be homeless for like 3 months, come back, and then relapse. You know, because there's some circumstances, drug usages, and stuff like that. So it's definitely interesting going forward now how we're gonna deal with it as a community, as people.
How would you deal with it?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I mean, I don't have no policy right now. It's a multi-pronged approach in terms of dealing with homelessness. Because we have to first find enough housing for people.
Yep.
People have to be housed. And then in terms of that, if they're housed, we have to make sure they have the mental health supports and the drug usage, like support to help them get off of that stuff, to help them don't relapse. You know, it's a lot of problems. You know,
Bro.
so.
Yeah, there is a lot of factors. Into
Joshua's uncle know a place. sorry.
Hey. You right though.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say we could just pull a South Park and like just put it on a bus and ship them to California.
Skid Row.
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Have you guys ever been to like Skid Row?
No, I have not.
Oh, damn. That's
Yeah.
I also heard that in I think Oregon, there's a lot of homeless people up there too, and Seattle too.
Yep.
Yeah, or like Washington State.
I think there's just a lot of homeless people everywhere. Every metro area is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but I mean,
I feel like just like talking about these topics and stuff, it's pretty interesting how we can always like jump from one thing to another.
We talked about food and we
Sorry,
came to
yeah,
this.
it's crazy, but like that's how conversation starts, you know. That's how.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy talking to you guys.
Yeah.
This was fun. Today was really
Yeah.
fun.
So
today was interesting.
Yeah.
let's
We talked
cut
about
it short
stupid
here.
things.
Yeah, let's say our buys. Please subscribe, comment, like. Make sure to hit our poll and for our audience to figure out the names. Right now, we're heading towards the biters, Pony Guys biters. But go ahead, keep voting. But yeah, Pheng, did you
Or
have anything
make
else?
suggestions.
Oh no.
Yeah, you guys can make suggestions too, please.
We're looking for suggestions. Okay.
So
Thank
yeah.
you for watching and
Is that
listening. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we thought going gay side.
What?
Whoa!
That's game sour. So I think yeah, for my loose knowledge of ASL, thank you for watching and listening.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, take care.
Thanks for tuning in.